In the news this week, some things happened. Some things happened in Venezuela.
Trump kidnapped
the
dictator president.
And some people had some strong feelings about that.
Oh, it's a great thing. The Venezuelans abroad are clapping.
Across South Florida, Venezuelans erupted in celebration.
Oh, no, even the Venezuelans that are in the country, but that's besides the point. Can you play the clip, please?
Hands up, Venezuela! Hands up, Venezuela! Free President Maduro! La lucha sigue! La lucha sigue! Libertad, socialismo o muerte!
And oh, no, you gotta free the president of Venezuela, and you can't let people
listen. Things can coexist, meaning that it is a possibility that Venezuela's been in a bad place for a long ass time, not just because of the U.S. stepped in or that bum ass president was their dictator because he lost the last election but decided I ain't going nowhere. But even before that, it's a possibility that all those times the Venezuelans has been living with bad conditions, and now they're willing to accept anything where they want to remove that dude no matter what. I know this because I'm from Haiti, a place I've been, and I spoke to people. And the people from that country told me, you know what, at this point, it is so bad in the country that we will take another dictatorship like we had back then. You know, the dictatorship that my parents fled.
L'union fait la force.
They're so fed up. They're like, hey, at this point, you know what? I prayed, and I prayed. God, anything.
I think when this first happened, a lot of people pointed to like videos of diaspora celebrating, some folks, maybe even the locals. There's videos of locals protesting. There's huge parades of thousands of people in the streets saying how they don't want them. How many people in the military wing are say if they try to take over or try to run our country, we'll fight them like Vietnam. So it's important to recognize that the truth is somewhere in the middle. Some people are happy about it. Some people are not.
Sure.
Anyone selling a narrative where it's like, oh, everyone thinks it's a great thing for Venezuelans is a lie. And I think it's important also to be careful with the diaspora. Just because something is bad doesn't mean it can't get worse. And we see that all the time. People are in a bad situation, so what do they want? Change. Imagine you're getting beaten up by somebody, and you're like, I need to fix this. And there's a button that will change it. You're very likely to press it, because you want to stop getting beaten. Press the button. You're in a torture chamber.
Yeah.
The torture chamber is exponentially worse.
Sure.
There's a new button that shows up. You're likely to press it. It's a natural instinct. I would press it too. Now, there's like 7 grown dudes with big dongs, and they're all about to take a turn on your booty hole.
I mean, I don't see
change
how
is not
worse.
synonymous. All right. I'm just trying. My whole point is change is not synonymous with good. And I think a lot of people treat it like it's such. There's a bad situation, we made a change, okay, let's celebrate. No. It's a tough thing for me when I watch this unfold, because like, yeah, this motherfucker is a piece of shit, and he is a dictator from what I've read about. Doesn't make this right. It doesn't mean that they went through the right processes. And some people don't care about that. Some people would cheer if we fucking lynched a man in the street because he was suspected of pedophilia.
Oh, you're
no,
like...
No, the processes matter.
You're like, I don't care about your booze. I see what makes you cheer. Like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about what you think. That's how you is.
It's not that I don't care. Let me rephrase it, because I think that's a bit of... People look at someone cheering from that country and think it must be a good thing, not recognizing that the public can be misguided. And that's a tough thing to folks to hear, because they're like, oh, you're arrogant, but it's true. People do mob justice.
Sure.
Oftentimes. They participate in it. And then they kill the wrong person, and then they apologize. This is someone who bypassed all the structure in place. He bypassed everything, bypassed his own Congress, his own method of doing things the legal way. And because people think the outcome is good, they justify it.
People say that they are... What people are saying is that if the Venezuelan people are cheering, it's because they're inherently stupid or they like Trump. That's not what it means. That's what I'm debating. That's what I'm saying. That's not what it means. You're living in your cozy little bed, goose feather.
100%. It's not easy.
Judging other people while you're like, oh, they should do this. It doesn't affect you. When you live that misery, that poverty, is really tough on the people. They're like, they're willing to take anything because it's been down bad. They don't have any avenues.
Haiti's a great example. I was in Haiti before everything devolved. I watched it devolve. We were live in there. We literally had to escape through a bunch of like blockades and riots to even make it off the country. So we saw what it was like before. That's people that was demanding change, and they got their change. And it's exponentially worse than what was there before.
Yep.
I'm not mad at the psychology of why people want this change and they want to see something different. But if you're also honest, what changed? They captured Maduro. So what? The regime is still in place. All the institutions of corruption are still in place. All the other people...
The government is not gone.
All the people who are eating off this corruption are still in place. All the people who are probably profiting from foreign influence are still being paid off, but it be the Russians, or Chinese, whatever matter. All these people are still in place. They didn't do even a regime change, which doesn't even go well. They just got one motherfucker out of there. There is no better environment for pieces of shit, for evil people, than chaos. Because they're the first ones to sell you every fucking lie that is going to make you feel safe and better. They're the first ones to jump to the front of the line. And I promise you, whoever's going to be involved after this, the economic conditions, I promise you, they're going to do everything in their power to focus on enriching themselves. So y'all can look at me however you want. Y'all can say, oh, but you're supporting a dictator. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you want to root out evil, if you actually want better for people, it's not enough to just get rid of one person. He's part of a faction. He's part of the people who have all their own self-interest. And it is delusional. I think that things are going to all of a sudden fix themselves because a retarded administration in America is going to get involved when they can't even help their own people. You think they're going to help foreigners? They can't even help their own people.
They're trying to deport foreigners, and you think they're going to help
What are
foreigners?
we talking about?
Yeah.
How many times have I seen this story before? Oh, we ran a coup d'etat, we got rid of the person, and it's another fucking corrupt piece of shit. You're actually probably more than likely going to make it worse because that's all history's ever taught us. That when you get rid of a fucking piece of shit who has a whole administration, you only get rid of him, the conditions for the people never improve. So, you know what's funny? I often get comments from people, why are you talking about U.S. politics? It's not your country. Nigga, I wish I would just mind your business and stay in your own country. U.S. policy is often about intervening in other countries, fucking them up, doing something, and talking about their politics, who their leader should be, bailouts for. It's like, nigga, I wish Americans would just spend time taking care of their own. But for whatever reason, all their political leaders spend time going to foreign countries, the Middle East, Asia, South America, hell, even here in Canada. Even here in Canada, they talked about the 51st state bullshit, and that influenced our elections. And unfortunately, when you are one of the strongest or the strongest superpower, you can't influence everyone around you, constantly involve yourself in everyone, and then also tell the people of those countries that you're involving yourself in to not care about your politics. We don't have a choice. As a Canadian, you have to care about what happens in America because that shit influences you. We're so tied. We're so interconnected. It's no longer this thing where it's like my country. I was naive when I thought I could just focus on what happens in my country. Unfortunately, America exports their culture, their media, their social media. How many times do I have Canadians talking to me about Ben Shapiro or Candace Owens or other American personalities? America exports everything. It influences the whole world. And there's no better example of this. They literally went in a country, said, we snatching this motherfucker. They didn't get any of their levers of power involved in terms of making sure this is legal or anything like that. So it's just like, if you don't pay attention, your country could be upended by this country, and you would have never seen it coming.
No, I think you're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that. I was talking about the people that are judging the Venezuelans. I said whatever I got to say.
I said what I said too.
Okay.
Doing this live show is fucking me up.
Why?
Because
What's so unnecessary?
Because I'm doing all this costuming, I'm like putting on earrings and shit. I'm realizing that I actually like these things. It's fucking me up.
You like to dress up?
Like I bought this for this specific segment. I've never worn a white blazer in my life.
You like it, eh?
Fuck.